Everyone, it's Pebbles and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my second half of my Sephora haul. I did purchase some stuff online as well as go into the store. If you've seen my other Sephora haul, I will link it down below for anybody that hasn't seen it, but if you have seen it, I did haul a couple of eyeshadows from Makeup Forever. So when I opened them up and I didn't even swatch the one because I wanted to see, because it looks so similar to the one I already had. And it's pretty bad when you purchase the eyeshadows, you must really like the color, because I ended up having the same color. So I returned that, and then I returned the other brown that I had hauled because they were just way too similar, and I have other colors that are pretty much the same. So I returned those and I went into the store and picked up a couple of other goodies. So today's video is going to be a haul video on everything that I purchased in addition to that haul that I just did. So let's start into this because there's a lot, and this is going to be a long ass video. So go get yourself a coffee or whatever else you want to get, a glass of wine, shot of whiskey, I don't know, but go get yourself something because there's a lot of stuff in here, girls. All right, so the first thing I did is I'm big on the highlighters, bronzers, foundations, concealers. Those are things that I really kind of like. Basically, I'm liking a lot of things, but these are the Dior Nude Air Glowing Gardens highlighters. They are limited edition. They are currently available on the Sephora website. I did buy both colors. One is more of a pinky color. One is more of a golden color. The packaging is so opulent. Honestly, I don't purchase Dior for myself. I did get a lipstick this Christmas from my husband, and then I got another lipstick from a friend here on YouTube, Meredith from Et2NU, and then I bought myself a couple of products, with the exception of the mascara. I do buy the mascara for myself. So anyways, you get a nice velvet pouch, you get a little kabuki brush, good for travel, I think, and then you get this really pretty compact. This is the 001, and this is the Garden collection, so you get the mirror, and then you get, this is the highlighter. And honestly, I have used this highlighter. This is absolutely beautiful. It is shimmery, but it's subtle. Like, it's not overly crazy like the Becca highlighters, but you still get that gorgeous glow. That is, yeah, it's the glowing pink. This is the pink one, and this is 001, and you can see the embossment. It's so pretty. So I got that for myself. And then I also picked up the other one. And like I said, I have worn these and they are beautiful on the skin. So the other one, packaged the same way. You get the same felt pouch. You get the little kabuki brush. And then this one is 002 Glowing Nude. So this is more of the golden tones. And again, the beautiful embossment. So that is the gold one. I think that and that's the gold right there. Honestly, I feel that these are beautiful on anybody's skin tone, regardless if you're light or dark. I think that these would be beautiful. They are pricey. I think these were like $60 Canadian. So, you know, this is more of like if you really want them in your collection. Do you need them? No. Are there products out there that are less expensive? Yes. So, I mean, you're paying a lot for the packaging, to be quite honest with you. So that's up to you if you want to go out and get them. I also picked up the Dior Rosy Glow Blush, and I have been watching Flower Bomb, and she has such great recommendations, and she recommended this, so I ordered it. Again, you get the pretty compact, and this is the pink blush that they have, and honestly, this gives you such a beautiful glow to your skin. And then you get the nice brush. This is actually a decent brush. And then you get that. This is buildable and it smells like roses. It's so pretty. So yeah, I picked up that. And it does last on your skin. I always use a primer and a finishing spray on my face. So my makeup does last a little longer throughout the day than if I didn't use those products. I also picked up the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick. And this is the color 155 R370. This is a recommendation from Jacqueline Hill here on YouTube, and she has dry skin and she swears by this foundation. I actually used this foundation. It is a twist top foundation. It's got the little cap on the top here that you can just pull off and then you twist up. And honestly, this is really pretty foundation. It's not cakey. It goes on really nicely. It gives you a nice application. I use a Morphe brush to just buff it out, but I think she uses the Beauty Blender. I'm not 100% sure, but I like it. It works for me. I have dry, mature skin, and I'm thinking stick foundation. I was kind of leery about it because I thought, oh God, this is going to be cakey. I'm going to look like I got a mask on my face. But for me, it actually works really nicely. So I did pick that up. Also from Makeup Forever, I picked up the concealer and the correctors. These are all the rage right now on YouTube. The corrector I picked up was R30. And the concealer I picked up was Y31. And I have them on my eyes today, and I have been using them. You do need to set these with a banana powder or some kind of setting powder because, yes, they will crease. For me, I think that because I have hollows under my eyes, and that's always what I'm trying to conceal, any concealer I use is never going to get rid of that. And then I have this vein here that drives me crazy that pops out, and I don't know. I think that it does an okay job. Are these worth the hype that everybody is talking about here on YouTube? No, I don't think so. I think that my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer is better than this, honestly. And what other concealer am I using that I like? There's a few. There's the Laura Mercier that's also good. So these aren't like, oh my God, I got to go get them because this is the best concealer in the world like everybody is talking about. It's good, but it's no better than any other one. They're $32 each Canadian for the corrector and the concealer. A lot of them are like, oh, you got to use the corrector and then use the concealer and then, oh my God, the combination is fabulous. For me, it didn't do anything more than any other concealer that I really like has done. So I'm going to keep them though. I'm not going to return them because I still want to continue to use them. And literally I just got them and I've been using them for, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days. And I'm not unhappy with them. And yeah, but I don't want to return them. I'm going to continue to use them. But if you feel like, oh my God, I've got to go get this, I would go get yourself a sample first and try it out before you go out and purchase them. The next product I picked up was the Burberry Flesh Glow Foundation. Now, I've been on a foundation kick for a little bit, and I've been trying out different foundations. And this one here got really good reviews online. It comes in a really pretty bottle. Of course, it's designer, so it should. And then this is just plastic. So, you know, for the money, you would think that they would have put this in a glass bottle, but it's plastic. And then this clicks to shut off. I have it on today, and it's supposed to give you a glowy skin, like glowy skin, and it does do that. And this is light to medium coverage. It is buildable, but I think that even with this one here, you have to be careful because I think that they can get cakey if you put too much on, especially if you are more on the drier skin tone. Skin type. But for me with dry skin, I'm liking this. Like I said, I have it on today. It doesn't oxidize. Neither one of these foundations oxidizes, and they are long wearing. I would recommend setting them though with a little bit of a powder just to eliminate them from, you know, getting on your clothes. Well, it's still going to get on your clothes, let's face it, but just so that it stays nice. So this is the Luminous Fluid Foundation, and my color was Warm Nude number 34. And this is like a $60 foundation, so I splurged on that. Not necessary to do that because I know that there's other foundations that are just as nice. I also picked up a Becca Mineral Blush. Now, if you saw my other haul, I did pick up Songbird, which is like a peachy gold. This is the one that I had thought I got, and this is Flower Child, and this is the pinky gold one. So beautiful. These foundations honestly are amazing. If anything, I would definitely recommend these. They're silky, smooth, soft. They give you this glow, luminous glow to your skin. They don't have any fallout. They are beautiful, totally beautiful. Now, I've only got the two, Flower Child and Songbird, but I am loving these. So totally think that those are a good buy. Jumped on the bandwagon, a little late, I might say, but I did pick up the Kat Von D sculpting and highlighting kit because of all the rage here on YouTube. So I'm interested in trying this out. I'm sure all of you have seen reviews and swatches and all that, but I did pick that up. I picked up the Smashbox Brow Tech Matte eyebrow pencil, and this has the spoolie and it has the same retractable tip as the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And you know, this is the story behind this. I picked this up because it was available at Shoppers Drug Mart. I wasn't close to Sephora and I didn't, you know, originally. And this lasts a long time. It's more of a harder type of brow product, but it still applies really nicely. It doesn't pull like a red tone, so with eyebrows like mine, it doesn't have that warmth to it, so it actually goes nice and you don't look like you have red eyebrows when you have dark hair. And I repurchased this because I was looking at the ounces and the price, and on the website at Sephora it said that you get 0.03 ounces. So I thought, okay, you get more in this product than the Anastasia Brow Wiz. But in actuality, when I got the packaging, it's 0.003. So it's the same amount. So it does last a long time. The only tip I have to say is do not retract it to see how much product is in the pencil, because you can't retract it. And that's what I did. So I lost literally about this much of the product. I lost because I did that and I couldn't retract it back. So if you get this, it will last you probably, and I do my eyebrows every day, I'm going to say like 4 or 5 months, you know? I mean, if you have, okay, my eyebrows, I don't need a lot to fill them in. So if you have to go from scratch, it will last you less time. But for me, because I just have to fill in some sparse areas, it will last me about 4 months for sure. All right, what else we got here? I got a bunch of samples, and let's go into the bag now and see what I got in my bag. Yes, this is the bag that I got when I went into the store. So when I returned the eyeshadows from Makeup Forever, I did replace the one eyeshadow with this one here. It's the M738, and this is more of a reddy brown color. And this is one that I will use a lot, so that's the color right there. Let's just take this off. So as you can see, it's a really pretty red brown. These are really great eyeshadows. You get a lot of product. They'll last you forever. You'll never have to replace them. And honestly, unless this is the only eyeshadow that you own, you won't finish it. So I really like this color, so I replaced the ones I returned with that. Then I went and purchased the Sephora bronzing powder. Now I have the Fiji that I'm wearing today and I love it. It gives you that beautiful glow. This is the matte one and it's the Los Cabos, and I will be doing a Sephora favorite, like Sephora brand favorites for you shortly, but I wanted to pick this up because this is amazing. This is a neutral matte, great for sculpting, but yeah, so I wanted that as well. And then I picked up, I got a little sample. I'll do my samples at the end. And then the last thing I picked up, and I got this because I saw a girl on YouTube that had hauled it, and I asked them about it, and they didn't even have these on the floor yet. She had them in the stock room, and they weren't going to stock them out on the floor for a couple of days. So I was able to get one in store, and now they are available online. This is the Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip. So you get a Smashbox lipstick, you get a Laura Mercier, a NARS, a Tartist lip, liquid lip, you get a nude stick, and you get a Marc Jacobs liner. So this was $33 Canadian or $28 US. With the exchange right now, you're better off buying it in Canadian dollars. That's a better value for you. So I figured that this is great to try it out. If you guys want to see swatches with a review on this, leave me a message below and I will put it on my list of videos to do. So then I did pick up some samples. I think some of these samples I might have showed you in my other haul, but I got the Spice Bomb Victor and Ralph perfume, the Tom Ford Black Orchid, the Angel by Terry Mugler, the Fresh Black Tea Aged Delay Firming Serum from Fresh. I got the two of the Easy Miyake Low DC Pour Homme. Those are for the hubs. Let's see if he likes those. And then the last thing I have as my sample is the Dr. Denise Gross Alpha Beta Ultra Gentle Daily Peel treatment. So wanted to try that out as well. And then they gave me in store the Clinique Dramatic Different Moisturizing Lotion. So a little sample of that they just threw in my bag. So that is my haul. I tried to do it really quick because these tend to be extremely long and I don't want to lose you guys while I'm showing you everything that I purchased. So I have been, enjoying these products. I have been using them, the highlighters and the blushes and the foundations and concealers. So I'm really happy with all of these. I will link the products that I purchased below, so for your quick reference, and hopefully that'll help you out if anything that I showed you today might be of interest to you. And yeah, I think that's it for today with my haul from Sephora. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video. If you haven't subscribed and you want to subscribe, please feel free. I'd love to have you as a part of my subscription people, and that way you won't miss any upcoming videos. I'm going to try my best to do videos more often. And yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day. Ciao for now.